another episode of Paddleboard Places, where we take you to the best places to paddle all across the U.S. We'll show you where to park, where to launch, where to go, what it would cost, and what you can expect to see. Today we're where, honey?
We are on our way to Nelson's Landing, just an hour south of Las Vegas, Nevada, and we stopped in the little town of Nelson. It's an old mining town back in the 1800s.
Yeah, and so we're seeing a lot of cool sights. You can see over my head here, there's Nelson's crash landing, a couple of planes, there's old buses and buildings. It's really cool. You should come here and spend a little bit of time. We'll show you that. We're on our way to the Colorado River. It's part of this experience, and come with us. It's going to be a great day.
From Las Vegas, you're going to take US 93/95 toward the town of Searchlight. After you pass Boulder City, you're going to take a left on Highway 165 and follow that for 18 miles. Okay, traveling south on 95, you're going to turn left when you see the sign to Nelson. You're turning onto State Route 165. Be careful, it's crossing over a highway. As you come down to Nelson's Landing, there is the town of Nelson. It's an old mining town. Lots of fun things. There's tours you can go on to go see the old gold mines and silver mines, and there's a little museum. John's gonna go check in at the store. There's a lot of rules. It's a fee area, so you need to be respectful and can't just go wander around.
Part of this experience in the town of Nelson is all the old stuff. We got old cars and buses, VW bugs, all sorts of crazy stuff, as well as buildings and things. I believe that's remnants from the mining days long ago. And it's just a fun town if you want to explore for a bit before you head to the water. And but we're ready to head to the water, right, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. So this is one of the sites at Nelson's Landing. Maybe it's Nelson's crash landing, an actual plane that's in the ground. You've got to pay to see it. It's $10 to come in and take pictures and stuff, but it's worth it. It's just a cool part of history down here.
There's some picnic tables. You can bring a lunch. There's a little store. Okay, a few miles after you pass the town of Nelson, you'll start to see the river up ahead. We're excited. We've never been paddleboarding down here. As you come down the main road, there's a fork. To the right, takes you down to the river. If you stay straight, it's a loop at the end. And there's a little overlook, and you can look over the river. Okay, we're coming down a little dirt road. I'm not sure how far we can drive. We're gonna check it out.
All right, update on parking. At the end of our ride, we met a park ranger who said we are not supposed to go down through this path. We need to stay on this side of this big berm wall here. You can park anywhere up into here, but you cannot go down into that spot where we went. So that means a little bit of a hike, so be prepared, but still worth your time. And you just walk into the water and away you go. Easy stuff.
All right, look how peaceful. Now we are here early March, so I would imagine in the summer this gets really busy. You can see there's a path up here that people do cliff jumping. You can see some people up there.
Okay, so we decided to come out and go to the left. Wind's at us, pushing us all around, but we're gonna see what is over this way. Okay, right around the corner, there's this cute little beach. I think you can fit 3 people in it. But fun stuff. And now we're around and looking at what's ahead. So far, so good. We're only a minute in. Okay, along the side right here, it's kind of fun because it's pretty darn clear. You can see down into the rocks and stuff. And it's just got all these different little alcoves going on. So we're gonna go explore them all and see what you should see.
Another pretty alcove. Just a peaceful day. There's no boats. Hi, honey.
Hello.
This is our first paddle of 2024.
Okay, so we're getting close to these reeds and we hear something in the bushes there. Allison thinks it's a duck. I'm calling it an alligator. Oh yeah, there's no alligators here, but something's in there. It's kind of fun to wait for him to come out.
There's no alligators here. But we did hear something.
Another cool cove, and this place is full of them, and lots to explore and see in them, and every one of them seems to have one little beach or so like that with sand ready for you to hang out.
All right, there's John. It's a little cove. See, up there is where the little turnaround is, and you can look out. There were some people up there a second ago.
And another hidden beach. We've seen 3 or 4 in the first 20 minutes. If you want to bring a picnic and have a paddleboard picnic, this would be a great place to do it. Water's still clear, still green, and still beautiful. Okay, we're always in search of an adventure, and we thought that that hill over there was an island. Kind of seeing now that it's not, but we know that there's one. I'm going to move slowly so you don't get sick. We know there's one over here, so we are. Yeah, it looked like an island. I think this one is. So we're heading all the way across the lake, which is longer and wider than it appears. River, sorry. Wider than it appears, and we are headed to this island. Hopefully it's an island. Hopefully there's food there.
Hey!
Hey!
We just made it all the way across the river. Woohoo! It was a bit of a workout. We're going against the wind, so it should be a nice trip back.
You know that feeling when you think something is one way and then you get closer and it's not? Yeah, that's what we're up against right here. We thought from a distance this looked like an island. Now we're thinking, probably not. So, yeah, she has hope. We're going to go to the bitter end of it, but we'll see. But that doesn't look like an island. I see kind of continuous shoreline, but we're going to check it out. We'll let you know if it's an island, and maybe there's a sandy beach and some umbrellas and stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm super bummed. I really thought it was an island. We got all the way over here. This is where I thought it was going to cut back, but it doesn't. Nice little private place if you want to have a little beach party here.
Very shallow here too, look at it.
Yeah, a lot of reeds.
Okay, so the Nelson's Landing part of this is in Nevada. Across the river is Arizona. So if it's the fall and winter time frame and you go across, you'll notice it's an hour later. So just be prepared.
We lost an hour there.
We thought, how did it take us an hour to get across the river? But it's, you know, it's an hour different. So be aware of that, unless you're here in the summer when it's the same time.
We actually changed our clocks tonight, so
yeah, and funny. You're hearing it here first. So anyway, just be aware of that. That's cool.
You know, this water is really cold because it comes from the bottom of Lake Mead through the dam. So it's only about probably 70 degrees today. So it's probably a little too cold to go swimming.
Loving how quiet it is. Here's how reflective the water is. There's my paddleboard and my real paddleboard, and there's me. Just caught the sun at the right time. Love this reflection. There's Allison's shadow. And there's Allison.
How green the water is right here.
Here's our destination. We're heading back all the way across the river.
All right, we almost made it back across the river. Took us probably 20 minutes or so, 15. It's a beautiful ride today. Nice to be back on the water.
So how was Nelson's Landing for you? We give Nelson's Landing decent ratings. The location is beautiful, but it's really far away. You want to make a day of it. The sights are pretty cool, both the town and the river. Launching was easy, parking a little difficult because it's further away. Overall, it got a rating of an 8.1 out of 10. Okay, Nelson's Landing. That was a lot of fun. We had a great time. Not only was the river cool, but the town was fun. We had a great time, right?
Make a day of it. Bring a lunch, come along, hit the river in the afternoon, and It was a great day.
And beware that there's no gas station in town. So make sure you're full of gas. You got food and water.
Might have been a few little things at
maybe
the shop, but we didn't notice. So.
Yeah. So bring something to eat and drink, and then just go have a fun day at Nelson and Nelson's Landing. It's a great place.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Hey, and until next time, everyone, keep paddling, will you?